Hello, my name is Alan Lee. Today I'm going to show you this 1000 world map puzzle. To start off, you have to learn the guidelines, which is latitude and longitude, first before you watch this video. Okay, so now we start off with the flags. The flags are alphabetical order, which makes it more easier. And all of these flags are all different. Some could be small and some could be large flags. The United States is a pretty large flag there. And this country over here is not big at all. It's like a square. After you're done with the flags, you should start with the edges, which is now why you should use longitude and latitude. Longitude is up to down, latitude is side to side. After you've done basically edges, here's another tip for the edges. There's numbers over here to show the degree angles for here. So here has 0. That means you go down, and here, this is also 0. So after I was done with the edges, I started working on the clocks. The clocks mean the world time. This clock over here is 2 a.m. This clock over here is 2 p.m. That shows world time. Not everywhere in the world of the time is the same. Everything could be different. After you're done with the clocks, I started working on these circles. These circles represent the North Pole and the South Pole. After some of the circles, I started working on the icy parts like Greenland, Antarctica, part of Canada, and very little of Russia. After I was done with those icy parts, I started working on the continents. Continents are very easy if you know this one rule. Make sure you put all the continent's colors into each of colors piles, and make sure all the puzzle pieces are up front, not up back. After you finish the continents, you should work on the ocean, or you should work on the islands, or these words over here that represent continents and countries, and oceans, lakes, and kilometers and miles length. I started with the words for countries, continents, lakes, oceans, and miles and kilometers. Miles and kilometers are very easy because it shows the scale of how long, and it's very, very small. So it's easy. I started working on the oceans and lakes next because it's the second smallest. It shows the biggest lakes and the biggest oceans in the world. And for countries and continents, it shows the biggest countries in the world, and also it shows the biggest mountains in the world and the biggest countries in the world. After you're done with those, you should work on the islands because, let's pretend, the Solomon Islands. You already know the rule about the countries, colors, and separate them into piles. This is like the same thing, except you don't need to put it in a pile. Instead, you look for it, you find the pieces, and you look on the map. And the Solomon Islands are over here. That will help you a lot. After you're done with the islands, start working on the ocean. The ocean's the last step because it's the most hardest part. You should always start with the top because that's the lightest part. Go from edges and to edge and edge and edge. That would be easiest. The top is lightest, the middle is more darker, and the end is a tiny bit more lighter. After you're done with that, you get everything. If you're trying to look for some more biggest cities, if you look closely to this, you find dots. Some of them are big, some of them are small. The big dots mean how big the city is. Smaller dots mean how small the city is. If you find a star, that's the capital. If you look over here, there's some circled circles inside United States. Those mean that that's the capital of their country and it's the biggest city in their country. So, and also, if you're looking for like tallest mountains, you don't need to search everywhere on the map. Just look over here. It shows the mountains. That is how you do the 1,000-piece puzzle. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.